board, public service, now Customer Central. The next station is Ellsworth.
Starting.
John, happy birthday!
Someone call my father through.
Oh, the other way's gonna run out before.
Working!
Oh no.
Well.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Three cheers. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray!
Yeah.
I think I went under around 2 o'clock. I am now awake at around midnight. My leg friggin' hurts.
What do you mean moving?
Is the timer going down?
It's just one to. Where's the?
Is it recording?
Oh yes. Okay.
Okay. Just so like all my friends can see my progress. Hi, this is the new regime that my physios want me to do.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm going to put a leg down.
Yeah.
Step forward. These are small steps.
Yes.
Cage is still cold, but at least the foot's warm. The pins aren't cold. It's just the titanium.
Mm.
You've been alright there, haven't you? Really?
I've been
You're
playing
coping
computer
very
games,
well.
I've been
But he's
writing.
not exercising. Joe said don't. Just go to the toilet, just go backwards and forwards.
Yes, no
Because the
pressure.
physios are all about pushing you,
Yeah.
which is their job, and,
Yeah.
and it is important to move.
But it's the reverse. The pushing is probably what caused me to tear myself. Because, you know, I did that 140 yards the other day. I walk around the house. I showered, you know, like 3 days in a row. So I'm going up and down these stairs. All that stuff pushes the leg. And it really friggin' hurt.
But my leg has been hurting a great deal. I think due to the fact I've been overdoing it, really pushing the boundary since I've had crutches and been shown how to walk and
kind of fly on them, as it were. You know, put one leg forward, balance stuff. You can move quite a pace.
Sorry, I don't want to hurt your foot, James.
You're making him very nervous.
I don't know.
I am.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Let me give you a kiss.
Oh, that is sick. Get away from me.
Now that Mary's here, I don't want James. I've got Mary. Yeah, the progress. There is no progress. My leg is currently too painful to stand on, so it's been a major setback. Today, I struggled going upstairs. I couldn't go have a shower, so I had to wash using a bowl and a rag. Struggling standing for a long length of time. I think just the wear and tear on my good leg. I have spoken to people, the physio guys. They said, no, just keep your leg up, that's all. What hospital is this? Southampton.
Yeah.
It has been 1 week of antibiotics. I'm going to continue with the course. They gave me 2 weeks course of it. I'm reaching the end of the 6 months that was originally set. But again, with this infection, complications, and trials I've had with this leg, it's probably going to be like 9 months. I think probably March will be about the time I'm going to.
Oh my god, Tom. You don't even know what's going on. No, Tom, you don't even know what you're doing this time.
Really?
Either, as mentioned, we're all captured, or it's one of us controls all three flags. And that is the rules. Oh my god.
He's been talking for an hour and a half.
It feels like I've been talking for an hour and a half. I thought this was quick again. With luck, if it all looks good, we may not need surgery. There's not going to be anything good because they're going to have to move the pins out, and like what happened when my leg healed, they'll have to undo the healing that has taken place, possibly, which means many more months of recovery, which, not gonna lie, I don't particularly want. It's not great being useless. I've had the cage removed. My leg is now in a cast, and I'm not in pain. It doesn't hurt to move my leg.
Yeah.
What happened how did you break your leg exactly?
In a nutshell, I broke my leg by jumping off a shed, but it's how it got to that point I feel is like important. Dad has his bollards. He likes to have traffic cones to basically mark out his parking spot. And just some kids, when we're out, decided to take it because they're kids. He decided that he goes, oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going to have a go after them, have a word. I was like, no, Dad, I will go and have a word with them. I will have a chat with them and try and say it. So I went after them. They got to the park. They saw that we were coming.
So they jumped over the fence, jumped into a shed, and jumped off it. And I pursued them. So I climbed the fence. Like, guys, come on, don't run. Let's have a chat. I got into the shed. I could hear the whole thing just give way. I could see them down in the distance, down the road, because the thing was giving way under my feet. I'll just jump and I'll land, spread eagle on the floor, and I felt it go immediately. As soon as my leg went, I felt. I'll perform this. So it feels like this, everything's like that, and then this happens. I felt that on the interior,
Yeah.
and that's when I knew it's bad, because I know what I felt. So I nearly took my shoe off, and then the pain kind of hits. Like, oh god.
Yeah.
Luckily, Dad was falling behind, and I said, "Dad, I've broken my ankle." I think I said, or my leg. Could you bring the car around? And then I had to wait 2 hours for the ambulance to turn up because someone's got in the car, which took a long time. And they said, like, "Oh, you only been in hospital for like half an hour. Get you a cast and you'll be off." And then they had the X-rays, and then they went, "No. This is serious. And damage is permanent. Again, I've got some permanent damage."
They said it was a life-changing injury, didn't
Yeah, because it's permanent damage. I'm not going to have the same mobility. I mean, the kids return the bollard eventually.
It's not the first time they've sold the can though, have they?
Or anyone. People do, because it's just stuff.
Just joking around type thing.
Yeah, exactly. I bear no malice towards the kids. Even for the entire course of me healing and getting better, I bear them no malice because what's going to happen? Can't be mad at them for being kids and being mischievous.
Sort of in a weird way, like you seem a bit more positive, in some ways. I don't know.
Well, I'm hopeful. I mean, I wouldn't say I hit rock bottom, but I hit a pretty low, and now, as I describe myself, yes, I'm on benefits, and yes, I'm wearing traction bottoms, but I'm hoping to, once I start being more mobile, get back into work. We managed to set up the internet, so I might try working from home again if that's what they require. But the fact is that I still try, and that's the point really. Is you try, you don't give up.
Sorry, I'm watching some news of the Ukraine updates, and it's quite disturbing. Just feels like there's a lot going on in the world that just seems crazy, and I have my own problems that I can't really seem to manage or deal with, mainly work related, I suppose. comparing myself to other people and being like, well, they can manage, they have good lives, they pull it together, they manage to sort of cope without boredom, loneliness, sadness, anger, blame, and that's pretty much how I feel every day, really, just bouncing from one to the other. Arguments and other stresses, that could be pretty much, again, every single relationship I have with everyone I know. Parties, I don't go to parties for that reason. Pretty much everyone I know except for my partner drinks, not the same way that I drink and not for the same reasons, but it's just looking at that diagram and thinking like, God, how do I avoid all of these things in my life that